What's happening, guys? Chris, VA Travels. I'm out here in Essex County. I'm going to take a walk around VAUTER'S Church. Historic church built back in 1719. And it is the 11th oldest colonial church in Virginia. This southern wing right here was built 1731. And if you can see to the top right of that pediment, that brick, 1731 scratched in there. Pretty neat. And rubbed brick on this pediment surrounding the door. And Flemish bond brickwork, I've mentioned several times in my video. Stretcher header pattern, the headers were burned and then glazed over so that far away this thing had a shimmering look. And these bricks were burned here on site, and there were oyster shells in the mortar. Kind of neat. Okay, burned corners too. You've got the compass windows. You've got the T-shape floor plan, plenty of gables. And over here, kind of just what I had just talked about. This is the principal church in the St. Anne's Parish, which was formed 1704. And Episcopal Church, and these things fell out of favor, of course, after we separated from England after the Revolutionary War. Services ended, but they were resumed. They were picked back up in 1822. 1827, this thing was restored. Oh, and it originally had a triple-decked pulpit. Inside, it was reduced when this thing in 1827, like I say, when it was remodeled. But now there are two current churches in Virginia that still have that triple-decker pulpit, of one of which is Christ Church. I did a video on that a couple months ago. Looks like kind of a newer building right here. Maybe they have Sunday school or something, something going on there. And quite an array of trees. You've got cedars, oak, walnut. There's a magnolia around the other side. And I see a graveyard. I'll take a walk through there. And yeah, these look pretty old. All right, so yeah, I can't make that out. But right here, Mr. Andrew Anderson, a merchant, native of Scotland, who died 23rd of September, 1764, in his 55th year of age. And John Miller right there from Glasgow. Wow, 1761. I'll just walk around, see if I recognize any of these names. I see the Fall family, Mundy, Brown. Not seeing any of the big first families. Oh yeah, to let you know, this church was built on land that was owned by Bartholomew Walter. Oh, and I had read that there was controversy. I had read in 1761, there was controversy between Governor Alexander Spotswood, which he wasn't a governor at that time, but this is what I read. He was governor earlier in the 1700s. And the vestry, about who would be the next minister. It says Alexander Spotswood won out, or I guess whoever the Virginia governor would have been at that time. But they passed a ruling that in the future, the vestry would decide who would be the next minister. So yeah, just some controversy I had read. And Minister Robert Rose was preaching at the time. All right, and to orient you, like I say, we're in Essex County. We're about smack dab between Port Royal and Tappahannock, which is like 16, 17 miles that way. Rappahannock River, maybe a half a mile that way. Behind all that farmland. Mary Randolph, Turner Welford. All right, so yeah, a couple in the Turners. Were big more up in the King George area, owned a lot of land up there. And they lived at Belgrove Plantation. Oakenbrow did a video on both of those. And all right, pretty neat. This guy died in 1968, but he's got his little bust there. Oops. The Catlet, that's the name I've seen around. Yeah, Powers Dunbar, Brooke family. The Brooks lived at Smithfield Plantation, which is now the Fredericksburg Country Club. And they also lived at Fall Hill, downtown Fredericksburg. The Shaws, check this out. Some roses over here. There's that magnolia I was telling you about. Pretty overgrown, but all right, so it looks like he served 2014. Yeah, not too many older graves, but Dandridge, Martha Dandridge, George Washington's wife. Yeah, I don't know that they're related, but Banks, Brooks Banks near here, Baylor's. Okay, this is 1872. Pretty nice. Is that okay, 32 years old. Looks like it may be a child. I thought it was right here. This one's small. Isabella. Well, she died 2 years old. So, yeah, looks like a lot of Baylors lived out here. Saunders, I'm gonna try to get in the shade. I kind of hate walking on graves, but I know I've been doing it. Reynolds. Okay, over there looks like a little place to kind of hang out. I don't think I'm gonna find any historic graves. These are all newer over there. The Banks. Bow, 1986. So, let's walk over here real fast. Osborne. Alright, I see a plaque over here, and I bet you it's just for the, yeah, it looks like for the Memorial Gardens. VAUTER'S Memorial Garden, okay. Yeah, let me catch some shades back there. Alright, I'll just take a quick walk around. I know it's a newer building, but let's see what's going on over there. And I think I'm going to start knocking out some of these smaller churches, some of the little courthouses I pass on my way to other sites. Just put them out there, put them up in the YouTube cloud, let people take a look at them. Wrap around the front of this thing. Yeah, so it looks like, all right, Sunday worship over here, 1962. Cornerstone over there. Bullseye window up there. And, all right, let me see if, I don't think there's a historic home back there. I would know about it, but just take a look at the sign. I'm not going to go back there. You know, right off Route 17. Like I say, fairly busy thoroughfare. And this is Mount Pleasant Farm. So there you go. A lot of farmland right there leading to the Rappahannock. Okay, I'm gonna get on out of here. Nice little church. Like I say, just wanted to show this thing off. And as always, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. See ya.